So I've just finished recording, and it occurs to me I signed off earlier on as an end of part one, but I haven't really done a sign on or anything for this video in front of any of the footage I recorded before showing the pickups. So that'll be this, I suppose. This is part two of today's movie hunt, I guess you could call it. It's the 12th of April, first day back out of lockdown and shops are reopened, and yeah, it's been a decent day. I would say quality over quantity. Few bits and bobs from the charity shops, or a couple of charity shops, but mostly CEX and HMV. If you haven't seen part one, I'll link it in that corner maybe. You can go and watch that. It doesn't really matter which order you watch them in. There's no real spoilers. Yeah, a little bit of footage hopefully that I recorded earlier on, and then we'll get into what I've picked up here at the Metrocentre and over in Newcastle. So once again we're back in HMV, this time at the Metrocentre, and we're looking at Arrow. Sale again. Most of them are $7.99, few or more. Some are not everything's in the sale. But the first thing we've got here is Al Pacino's Cruising. Once again, I saw a couple of these, but it's definitely a good deal. Almost dropped it there, but I managed to catch it. So yeah, if you haven't got that one, it's probably worth getting. Then next to that, Cold Light of Day. This is one that I maybe should have bought at $9.99. I didn't get it. I was pacing myself. I mean, it would be nice if you could buy everything, but yeah, you can't always do that. And I spent quite a bit of money over the course of the day. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas at $14.99 for the limited edition. That's probably a good deal for someone. Not for me, unfortunately. I've tried to watch that film several times and I just can't do it. I don't like it. The Hills Have Eyes Part 2, another limited edition. We saw that earlier on for $7.99 in Sunderland, so yeah, I'm not sure why the prices are different, but there we go. Then we've got Pitch Black, limited edition. I got that from Amazon at Christmas, which was damaged the first time. I had to send it back. Wreck at $17.99. That's a brand new release from Arrow. I'm not going to get that at that price. The Woman, one I'll probably get at some point. It's quite cheap all over. Southland Tales, again another one that I don't own that I want to get, but at $17.99. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that for now. I'll wait for it to drop. You might find it $7.99 at some point, who knows. And 16 Candles there. I think every HMV I went to had that at $7.99. And then finally for Arrow, Robocop, a limited edition. 88 Films, the slasher classics. We've got Grandmother's House there, Moon in Scorpio, and New Year's Evil. I don't own any of those as yet, but we'll get them at some point. Just don't want to pay full price for them. That's the Anaconda box set there, which again I'm still waiting to drop in price a little. Cannibal Terror there. I noticed as I'm looking at this footage after I recorded it, that was the last one with the slipcover, so probably another one I should have bought, but I didn't. Then we've got a couple here, Carrie 2 and Candyman 2. Carrie 2, there's got a 2 for £15 deal sticker on it. I couldn't find a single other title with that same deal. Had I found something that at least I'd have wanted, I'd probably got that. I think maybe that's probably been left on there by mistake. So like I said, I couldn't find anything else. This was a shock. Dogs from the 88 Vault collection. I don't think I've ever seen that out in the wild with the slipcover, and it's one of only two that I needed to complete that set. North Sea Hijack and New Fist of Fury. New Fist of Fury I think is a pretty recent release. Night of the Demons 2, I already have that one. I got it in CEX, but at $9.99 actually, that's pretty good. I think it was $9.99. I have to check on that. $34.99 there for Killer Crocodile. I think that's way too much. Fearless Hyena, I just noticed there. I missed that on the day. Spiritual Kung Fu, that's quite a new one. Then we've got 2 copies of Street Fighter. The new reissue there, $14.99, and the original limited edition with a number on the back, which was also $14.99. To the untrained eye, from a distance they look identical on the front, but one of them does have a slight sheen to it that the other doesn't. So I finally made it into HMV in Newcastle. It must have been about 5 p.m. by the time I got here. Once again, Arrow video releases, most of which are in the sale. There wasn't a whole lot here to start with, at least in the way of limited editions. I was scanning down and getting a little bit worried, actually. There's one there, the Deeper You Dig. I had seen that in a couple of other stores, but I can't remember how much it was. I think it was probably about $9.99. Hills Have Eyes 2 there, limited edition. I didn't actually check the price on that one, probably should have done. Jesus Shows You the Highway, I've already got that one. I got that on Amazon a while ago, and then suddenly there's a whole bunch all together here. 16 Candles, as you can see there once again. Lake Michigan Monster, one that I didn't have, so I had to grab that one. White Fire, I quite enjoyed that film. I got it again near Christmas, and of course Southland Tales you saw there, which again at $17.99 I was going to pass on. Pitch Black and Old Boy seem to be in most of the HMVs, or all the HMVs at least I visited. Vengeance Trilogy there for $24.99, not a bad deal. And the Waterworld limited edition slipcover was there. Then 88 Films, so Adult Fairy Tales with the slip. I haven't seen, again, this is one that I haven't seen in the wild for a very long time. I did have a look on eBay. It's not selling for that much. It might be a little bit rare, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be worth that much money. Brothers Till We Die, again, one that I need, but I'm not going to pay full price for it. Candyman and Carrie, or Candyman 2 and Carrie 2, should I say. Another copy of Crime Story. Saw a few of those earlier on in the day. Cuba with the slip there. You can still get that on 88 Films website for £2.50. Eve of Destruction there. I completely missed that when I was looking through, so I don't know how much that was. And then Harlequin with the slip. A few others there. What else have we got? Killer Crocodile, Karate Warrior, Van Damme, this one being knockoff, limited edition there, quite a high number. The Master, Jet Li movie, Mind Ripper there, New Fist of Fury, Night of the Demons 2, once again, I've seen a few of those. Pets and Piranha 2. This was the first one I saw of these all day, so I think maybe these are coming to close to being sold out. $14.99, more expensive than it is on Amazon right now, so I'll maybe get on there if I get some vouchers for my birthday. Protector, this was selling really well on eBay last year, going up to about 50 quid each at one point, but I think the prices have calmed down a little bit now. What else have we got? Star Time, I got that a long time ago, I still haven't watched it, but $9.99 looks like a pretty good deal. Steel Arena, that's a brand new release. So I've got about 15 minutes before my train arrives to take me back to the Metrocentre, which is where the car's parked. So I thought I'd just have a quick scan across the platform while I wait. So I'm finally back at the car. It's been a long day. I should have checked the time, shouldn't I? Is the radio going to come on? No, I switched it off, that's good. So it's 6:30 almost. Yeah, I've been here a few hours. I got the train over to Newcastle, which was a bit of a bust. I kind of hummed and hard on whether I should go, because by the time I got done in HMV CEX here, I got to the station and I made a proper schoolboy error. I didn't check the times. I just assumed, oh yeah, every half hour or thereabouts. Nope, every hour. And I'd missed it by about 12 minutes. So I had a good long wait for the next one, and I thought to myself, is it worth going? Shall I just get the train up tomorrow? So I did a few checks. It was going to cost, or it would cost me £16 to get a return ticket up to Newcastle tomorrow. I thought for £16 I could probably buy something, a movie off HMV or Amazon. And there's one that I didn't manage to get today that HMV still have. Although to get free postage, I'm going to have to get something else with it. I had three 88 films releases, all Jackie Chan films that they're out of print, or at least the limited edition versions are out of print, that I wanted to get today. I was looking for at least, and I only found one of them, which you've already seen, I think. Did I get that in Sunderland? I'm sure I did, yeah, you've already seen that one. So what I've got here is what I got here at the Metrocentre, and then he picked up 2 items in Newcastle. So I'll have to dig deep. These are in, again, no particular order. I think everything I got here is mostly from CEX. I think I only got one thing from HMV at the Metrocentre, and this is a 88 volt release, which I didn't think I was going to find actually today. Dogs. This is spine number 7 from 1976. I've had a hard time finding this. I'm sure you can imagine if you put in Dogs Blu Ray into an eBay search, it brings up all kinds of stuff, not just this. And finding one of these with a slipcover has been just a non-starter for a long time. So coming across this today, I was very shocked, plus very happy. $13.99, so it wasn't the cheapest it could have been, but still okay. As far as these 88 volts are concerned, I've only got one more to get now. That's Dead Time Stories. I'm thinking maybe they've stopped doing them, or they've just put a pause on them. I'm not sure, but yeah, I've just got one more of them to find now. Then from CEX, I traded my controller in, so I was happy about that. A couple of other things I traded in. I had that Top Gun 3D that I'd never got traded in since I got in the pound shop a couple of weeks ago, and in that time it's gone up by £1, so I got £6 for it instead of £5, so I was happy about that. A shameless release of The 10th Victim. It's been a DVD and Blu Ray combo, so it's in a DVD case, but it's a rare limited edition with the lenticular. It's difficult to see with the glare, but it's got a lenticular card inside, and it's also numbered, which I'm happy about. A bunch of special features on there. £12, that one. This one was the most expensive thing I think I've bought today, but I had to grab it. It's the Eureka release of Mr. Vampire, and this is again another limited edition, although there's no distinction. I had 2 copies of this one and just a standard one, and the standard one doesn't come with the booklet or the sleeve, sorry, the slip cover. So £15, that was the most expensive thing I bought today, but I love this movie. I haven't seen it for quite a while. I thought I owned the Hong Kong Legends version of this, because I was looking for it not so long ago, and it seems that I don't own it on that edition. So yeah, chuffed to have grabbed this. A couple of cheaper ones. I have a feeling I traded this in I know I traded it in, but I don't know whether I traded it in here or somewhere else for about £8, maybe a year ago. Devil's Tower, got it for £2, so I'm happy about this. Is one of those monster pictures. I thought for a minute I thought it was a WWE. Isn't it? It's a monster pictures release. And then an iconic moments release that I didn't have, Blade Runner. It's a 2-disc edition. Iconic moments. What did I say? Iconic legends. Iconic moments from 1982. Blade Runner. Yeah, 2-disc edition. I think this is the same contents as the HD DVD that I own, the 2-discer. And that's it for the Metrocentre. When I went over to Newcastle, on my way to CEX, I didn't actually get into Newcastle till after 4 o'clock. I'd already checked on my phone and saw that HMV weren't closing until 6. So that if I do CEX first, there's 2 CEXs. And on the way to CEX, I spotted a charity shop, so I had to go in. It was the only charity shop I found, only charity shop that I found. It was Cancer Research. For £1, got a DVD steelbook of Appleseed. So this is an anime from around 2005, I think. But yeah, I'm really happy to grab that. It's not minty mint. There's a little bit of a, just catch it in the light, there's a little bit of a dent. But other than that, it seems to be okay. There may be a very minor scratch here or there. But yeah, another DVD steelbook I'm happy to find. And then the one and only item I got from HMV, and I haven't seen this in any of the other HMVs I was in today, Lake Michigan Monster. This being the limited edition, once again with the slipcover, £9.99. I had to grab that. I did see a couple of Southland Tales, but they were still full price, or I'd have probably snagged one of them as well. If it had been this price, I definitely would have. So yeah, that was it. I've got a few more pickups from last week, from the weekend and last week. So I'll probably do a recap of everything I've got today with those in a video probably tomorrow. As I'm recording this, I doubt this will get up until tomorrow anyway, because I've got a fair bit of footage, mostly HMV, a little bit in the railway station. Didn't get anything in CEX, didn't bother any of the CEX. As far as CEX goes, note to self, of the 2 CEXs in here, or I should say over in Newcastle, there wasn't a slipcover to be found on anything in the Blu-ray section, even items that really should have had slipcovers. So I'm guessing that's one of the CEXs that dump all the slipcovers. Went to the other one, didn't have as much choice. There was a V series 1 and 2, the modern series of V, that I kind of wish I got now. I didn't get it, but I probably should have done. But yeah, slipcovers galore in there, so don't know why. One of them was dumped the slipcovers and the other one didn't. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. Like I say, I'll do a roundup of everything I've bought today, with also the other bits and bobs that I've picked up over the last week. So once again, thanks very much for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Ta-ra.